Greetings colleagues, and welcome to the launch of the Academic Development Open Virtual Hub Mini Studio. My name is Denzel Chetty and I lead the Academic Development Open Virtual Hub project. It is my pleasure today to invite you to the launch of a very special deliverable of our ADOVH project. ADOVH started as a university COVID responsive 19 grant funded by the Department of Higher Education and Training. Now, over the past year, we have seen many universities in this country transition to an online learning space. As Unisa, we should have been leading some of these transitions. However, we found that we were also struggling with some of the key elements of how we package our teaching and learning materials. How do we reinvent ourselves in an era where technology mediation is critical? At this point, it is our pleasure to invite you as we launch the Academic Development Open Virtual Hub Mini Studio right here as we enter the Goldfield entrance. Join me now as we walk towards the center. The ADOVH Mini Studio is a strategic collaboration with the Multimedia Center. Over the past year, we have engaged each other to find out what are the exact needs for our academics. How can we produce videos that can be integrated into our teaching and learning materials at a very self-automated, fast-paced integration. As I walk towards the studio, you will find that the studio is a house in the Multimedia Center. We have taken one of their rooms and converted it into our mini studio. To book a session with the Multimedia Center, you simply go online and log on a particular date and time that you need. To access the studio, remember this specific entrance, the Multimedia Center. It's now my pleasure to invite you to the ADOVH Mini Studio. The aim of the ADOVH Mini Studio is quite simply to create a space in which academics, support staff can walk into a room with a professional look of a studio, create videos on demand, walk out immediately and have that videos that they could load on any learning management system, social media site or any network that they choose. You will see that what we've created behind this door is to give you that professional look of what a studio looks like. Right at the outset, you see we have the studio indicators. We have 3 sets of light. The green light means that the studio is in process. Somebody is occupying the studio. The orange light means that a recording is about to occur. And when you see the red light, you will notice that the recording has already commenced. Let us walk in now as I introduce the studio to you. Let me now introduce you to some of the elements that make up the ADOVH Mini Studio. First, you will see a 55-inch screen, which allows you to see what you are filming, recording as you are presenting. It will also allow you to throw up a PowerPoint projection onto the screen and allow you to follow it. It will also allow you to share your desktop on the actual screen itself as you present. We then have a 4K camera with zoom-in capabilities. It will allow you to zoom directly into you. It also allows panning. This 4K camera is controlled through a remote which is placed on the desk where you are. We wanted a fully automated studio, a self-recording studio where it reduces the amount of skills needed by an academics. In order to do this, we benchmarked ourselves against the University of California, San Diego's own lab in terms of what they had. You will find that all the heavy work in the studio is literally done by the Extron SMP, the streaming media processor unit. In this unit, we have also the mixer together with this main unit that literally controls and gives us that automated feeling of a studio. So this unit actually controls the sound, the lighting, the cameras, etc. This gives us the automated studio that we are looking for. To create that professional look for you, we've installed 3 backdrops. You will see a green screen, a gray screen, white screen, and finally a black screen. Now this is quite simple to use. All you do is literally roll the screen up or down that you want of your choice. To create that professional studio look and also give you that good quality product that you want at the end of the day, we have installed these professional studio lights as part of the studio. As a multi-purpose studio, you may desire to either sit, stand, or do an interview with 2 people. In order to ensure that flexibility, we've installed an automated table that allows you to increase the height and decrease. It is simply by a press of button. Increase the table height, and you can decrease it so that you can actually have an interview with 2 people. We wanted a studio that would allow you to simply press one button or insert one device and the entire studio to be automated. This is how you would operate the ADOVH Mini Studio. All you do is simply insert your USB into this black control box. Once it is in, the entire studio would automate from lights to screen to camera. This remote controls the camera. As you can see on the camera, it allows you to shift the focus of the camera, right, left, down, top. Secondly, it allows you to zoom in and zoom out. This main box controls the entire process of what you want to reflect on the camera. The first is you'll find that it reflects the actual camera and an individual on the screen. The second button reflects what you want on your computer screen. The third button allows you to show the screen plus a left view of you on the screen. And the fourth button allows you to show the screen together with a right view of you on the screen. To start your video, you simply press record. Once you press record, you will see a red light flashing. This means that your video is now recording. Once you finished your video, you simply press stop. You will also find other buttons on this. You'll find the pause button, which allows you to pause the video recording. You then find mark. Mark allows you to save thumbnails as the video is recorded. Once your video is finished recorded, you simply pull out your USB device. You now have your full video recording on this USB to take with you. To test this, you simply plug the USB onto the USB slot on this desktop. You will then find that it opens up the folders for you. One Touch Recorder. Double click the file and you will see the last file, One Touch Recorder with your date stamp. Double click it to open up. You will then be able to play your video to see the actual recording. Once you've completed your recording, you now have to simply switch off the studio. To that, you simply unplug your USB and you will find after 30 seconds the entire system switches off, from lights to screen to camera. Colleagues, thank you for joining us on this launch of our ADOVH Mini Studio. As I mentioned earlier, the main purpose of this studio is to provide you with a professional studio where you can produce videos on demand in a fully self-automated studio. The studio is now available for you. I look forward to seeing each one of you in this studio. Thank you very much.